That's your fucking hero.
That's your hero.
Are you going?
No.
No, but he's going to advertise it, though.
I mean, they took it upon themselves to send me a fucking postcard.
Did they really?
Yeah.
They sent that to you?
Where's the money at?
Yeah, right.
Where's the money at for us to say something about it?
They didn't send you the entry fee?
Yeah.
How'd they get your address? What kind of...
Booty y'all.
Hey,
You said it, not us.
he's the man.
I heard he likes that guy. He's fine.
No.
A lot of people like him.
I love him. I'm gonna buy his T-shirt online right now.
Right.
It really wouldn't surprise me else. Josh, why that tire wet, man?
I washed them
You getting a fucking head start on me or what?
with water.
Did you just admit you tired up?
No.
That sniffer's inaccurate, remember?
That sniffer is inaccurate.
It is inaccurate. If you got WD-40 on your shit, it's inaccurate.
You need degreaser.
Spraying WD-40 on your tires.
I'm not.
When you spray it on your body, it hits your fucking tires? Yes.
Race car, Hyman's, because you're supposed to do maintenance.
You do that
Yes, actually.
with your tires on?
Cones.
Josh,
I'll bet it.
you had a semi-faster car 1 day out of the 3. Stop your shit.
Why is he using your drink as a holder?
And y'all had to... Listen, Peanut Gallery.
Didn't you fucking finish behind him?
Actually, I didn't finish.
You did go last
Actually, you do finish if you pull off. You have a place you finished.
No, you don't finish. I DNF'd. Motherfucker.
But what was your place?
21st.
Well, congratulations, you got beat by Josh Jones again.
Saw it go fly right by him, too.
Did right by his ass.
Everybody did. I sunk like a hot rock. My shit wouldn't turn in 40-acre field. Something about having 8 pounds of air in the left and right front tire.
That's fine.
That would do it.
Sounds like a person.
We've come to the conclusion my left tire got put on my right front.
Who the fuck did that dumb shit?
Don't know. Too many people had to get it.
Well, it's kind of like you did at the
Well,
race.
unfortunately, mine are not marked. I just know which one's which, and somebody grabbed them. Okay. Deal.
It's kind of like someone will bring spare tires for a B&A or something, you know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't have mattered. They didn't give us no time anyways.
Well, it would have mattered.
It wouldn't matter.
Here's the thing, Steven. I think you'd have had enough time if your crew was actually down there. I don't know who your crew guy really is.
How do me and him beat
We
everybody?
were over in turn 2. We went to the gate, watched you pull out, and then here comes Thomas walking.
And the rest of the crew.
And then the rest of the crew. So I think there might have been enough time. Maybe to get one tire on. Let's
Yeah,
just say
but
we got one on.
they weren't in a hurry because they knew I didn't have any spare tires down there, so it didn't really matter. Now, if I had spare tires, yeah, they probably would have come home.
Did you have them at the trailer?
Yes. That's been a rule forever. If you turn right going out the gate, you're not going back on the racetrack.
But common sense.
You should bring tires.
You see, didn't you make like a whole lap before you pulled in?
No, I drove to the infield.
Common sense. You see somebody that has 2 flat tires. Somebody runs to the trailer, gets 2 tires, comes back. You change the tires.
Not everybody's as fucking good as you, Zach, apparently.
I mean, that's just common sense.
I love it.
You need some new crew.
Okay. Listen, my crew's good, okay? It was my decision not to take any spare tires, so that's what happens.
So maybe we need a new driver.
That could be a freaking fact right there.
Now we're fixing a fight.
That could be a
Camera's
fact.
rolling.
Fuck the camera. We used the camera to bash him in the fucking
We're
head.
going to put Thomas in it.
Well, Thomas was his crew guy for like 30 minutes, and then he quit.
Mm.
Maybe
Wow,
5
I'm just waiting for something to
Nothing.
be said.
Nothing.
Oh, boy.
You suck. Just want to make sure that's clear.
If anybody wants to know Stephen Hoball's address, it is 13201. Oh, Wesley Tillis is in here.
Oh, Wesley's in there?
Yeah.
What's up, dog?
Shit. We just need Rochelle to get in there.
All right.
Are you going?
I don't know.
Welcome to Let's Go Carl podcast. I'm Bob Carl. Someone please go.
I'm Big Carl.
I'm Real Carl, a.k.a. Missing Carl.
AKA suck, got beat by Josh Carl, hashtag spoiled, hashtag daddy's money, hashtag grandpa's money. Hashtag.
Hashtag gang gang.
Oh, God.
Now we're going to keep off Facebook.
One of them gang signs.
And I'm Amish Carl.
Oh, there we fucking go. I'm out.
I'm making sure all the hashtags are done.
Okay.
Is that my beadlock ring?
You need it?
I got two of them that look just like it.
So, what's a couple topics y'all want to talk about? I know we got modified shit to talk about.
Yeah, we got modified nationals. Zach, you did some.
Zach got some prank car bullshit to talk about.
Yeah,
The return of Gene Lasker.
that's some dumb shit. Not Gene Lasker.
I'll say, whoa.
No. The whole deal over there.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, since Zach, you're already talking, let's get into your shit.
What about it? Oh, I do. I got one question.
You were helping somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how would you feel if you had a feature and you didn't have to run a race receiver?
I'll just hold it wide open the whole time.
What do you mean it has a receiver?
There was no race receivers ran the whole Friday or Saturday night deal.
That's absolute stupidity.
That's what I thought. Now Friday, I could understand practice.
Now, out of it, everybody sitting here at this table that has driven a race car, because even that motherfucker down there has driven a race car.
Wonder, baby.
I have raced without a receiver. My first season, we didn't have receivers. And it was, so the following year is when they went to receivers, and that shit was hard to get used to.
I freak out when mine doesn't work.
Because, back in the day, they used to just come out of the flag stand, they'd stop you on the racetrack. They had corner work on every corner, too. And that's where, remember the whole Lucock shuffle with Ronnie Lucock? Ronnie was the turn 4 flagman.
Mm-hmm.
So he would always tell you high, low, and then he would stop you and tell you, hey, you need to be behind so-and-so and all this stuff. And they say racers make the show go faster. Bullshit. It was just as fast, if not faster, the way they used to do it.
Right. I just thought it was weird.
See, because also back then, I don't mean to cut you off, but back then they didn't have race directors either. The race director was the flagman. And you had your scorekeepers, and they were on the radio with each other. So
they talked, and then they just relayed the message down to y'all to get where you needed to be.
But it's 2024, and we literally ran a race with no receivers. I don't get that.
I thought it was weird too. Friday I go to push Keith up to the track, and I'm like, "Hey, you got your race receiver?" He goes, "No, it's just practice, so we don't really need it." I was like, "Okay, I understand that practice is probably only maybe 3 cars out there, whoever shows up, whatever." Well, so I go to the bottom, and I'm waiting for an official to tell me that I could go on the track. Because I'm not going to go up the hill, and then you tell me I can't go, and then I got to push them all the way back around. So I go, hey, man, are we good to go on the track? Can I just put some heat in the motor? Can I do some hot laps? Like, what are we allowed to do here? Well, yeah, go ahead. And what am I allowed to do here? Because I don't want to just... You tell him to put heat in the motor, but he could have made 3 laps or whatever. So he radios in, and then so he's like, yeah, you can go out there. So I push him off up to the hill. Oh, I had to push him off all weekend. There no push trucks there. No, it was practice night. It was Friday night. So, okay, they had one push truck there, but it's like you almost had to go tell them.
You are a cocksucker.
It's almost like you had to go tell the push truck, hey, can you come push my driver? Instead of just coming around once one car went on the track. But then Saturday, I go, hey, Keith, you got your race receiver? Oh, no, we haven't got to wear one.
Now, I will say this. I will say this much. Y'all were racing at the most organized racetrack, asphalt track in the state of fucking Florida. So, that was definitely a rhetorical fucking...
Oh, okay.
I was being smart ass.
He was being fun.
Because it was... He said a big word.
It was funny.
You don't even know what rhetorical means. Breathe in, breathe out, Zach.
Well, because, there's a caution. Well, what you would consider a caution. About 3 more laps.
No, did y'all have spotters?
Sprint cars are run spotters. They don't have nowhere to hook it up. They don't have a battery.
I mean, you are talking about the racetrack that spelled Dave
Sprint cars
Steele's
don't have battery,
name
Bob.
wrong
You
on
don't
the
need a
check
battery
for the
a radio.
memorial.
Did they really?
Yeah, they forgot the last E.
I didn't look at the check.
Yeah.
For who?
They put Dave Steele's name on the check.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they left off the last E.
Wait, for the first feature or the second feature?
Probably for both.
Yeah, I only seen it on the second one, but
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if they took a picture for the first feature or not.
I don't know. I just know Colton won the second one.
When do they race? This weekend?
So I just thought it was weird to not have a receiver for 35 laps.
Mr. Jones said they're lucky they have a bathroom.
They ain't got much of a bathroom.
I went there one time and never went back.
Listen,
That place is horrible.
I do wonder if the concession stand is worth it. Because every time I looked at that concession stand, there was a line.
Because the racing wasn't great.
people go for the food, man.
I mean, Wesley told me one time he went up there and they had like chicken yellow rice, chicken tenders. I'm like, okay, so
supposedly they usually do have good food, but I'm not going to the racetrack for food. So
And
and I'm a fucking connoisseur, okay?
my question is, I asked him how many cars they had, and he said, oh, they only had like 20. I said, so for a David Steele race, greatest man I've ever known to drive a sprint car. Everybody in Florida agrees with me.
Mm-hmm.
We had 20 damn race cars.
Yeah.
For him?
So where is that?
That's it.
And I don't know if it could be like Steven said where it's at, or we also got speed weeks going on all over. So I don't know why there was only
There was no sprint car speed weeks. So
Well, yeah, but I don't know why there wasn't that many cars. I mean, we did have a good show. Not too many. There was, I think, maybe one accident. Maybe
you
two.
don't have any of the group chats on first shit.
No.
This group chat's popping off. And I like the people that's in it.
He's hot.
Oh, it's
Dang.
popping right now. I'm not allowed.
Is it shit talking or y'all
I'm
just?
gonna ask them if we can run topless so I can race.
Topless what?
All fours.
We'd like to keep.
You really keep your shirt on.
Leave your shirt on, but we don't need to see that.
I can't get in the window of Randy's car, so.
Oh, okay.
I can climb in.
That changes.
Well, we
race
can
cars.
just cut a flat for him.
Yeah, be like my daddy's have. It's a flat.
Be like your old car.
Mhm.
Yeah, cut your flat.
Oh, I'm talking about flapping roof.
Oh, roof flat.
Like NASCAR has?
Well, that was just the first leg of the Dave Steele deal, right? Isn't there another?
Yeah, there's another one coming up. I think that's going to be the non-wing part of it.
But like Keith can't go to that one, right? That interferes with Top Gun stuff.
Yeah, I don't know when that date is. I know like they run next weekend, or maybe that's when they're doing it. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think it is, or it's 2 weeks.
But he's going to Hendrick County with Top Gun. I mean, we didn't do too bad. We couldn't figure out why it was too loose. And,
But it ran good though.
yeah, ran good.
That's good.
Who won the first one?
Colton Bettis.
Colton Bezzer win the first one.
He won
He won
the second one.
He won the second one.
Yeah, jackass. Know your fucking facts.
Shut up, bitch.
Hamilton won the first one. This was pretty good racing.
Well, boo to that motherfucker too. All right.
Why?
No, I like him.
Of course you do.
He drove.
You're a jackass who likes jackasses. I get it.
Hey,
They
hell
all
race car driver.
Why don't you like him? Because he wins a lot.
Just because he's a cocky asshole, just like Lucas Lee.
How is he a cocky
How's
asshole?
he a cocky asshole?
I'm sitting at waiting to get my pit pass, and he's talking. with us.
Anybody who can stand me and Josh had this conversation last night. I think.
Yeah.
We had a lot of conversations.
Anybody who can stand in victory lane and not have the professionalism to hold your tongue and look up at the grandstand and say, "Hey, booty, y'all, you're a fucking idiot."
That's the laughing joke.
I personally could be if I was $1 million sponsor, I wouldn't give that money.
So obviously you don't remember the joke from last year. You obviously don't remember the joke.
What joke?
See, exactly. There was a whole Facebook post about this last year. People were talking shit, and he just said "boo to y'all," and everybody freaking loved it. So when he did it
He
this year,
kept winning.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about this year. I'm talking about last year when he did the victory lane.
Yeah,
it was great.
That's
It was fantastic.
That's where the booty all started was last year.
It was
no shit.
It was to all the haters
I didn't
like
him
you.
last year.
well, you should.
All
And
the
he
haters.
don't give a shit if I like him. And I don't care if he knows that I don't want to go. I'm
We
just
gonna
saying.
get banned now.
I
It's
love him.
my opinion, and that's what I'm rolling
Rochelle loves the guy too.
I love him.
with. Good for her, too. I don't
That's
care for
you,
him.
man. He did say that though.
That's the greatest thing. That's the greatest
Well, why-
interview I've ever seen.
Well, why don't you like Hamilton though?
Yeah.
Once again, never met the guy. That's just.
So how you gonna talk shit?
I'm not talking shit
because he wins a lot of races.
He's cocky as hell. He's like you. I'll have the same attitude. I don't like you. I just put up with you.
I haven't won a while, so I'm not cocky at all. I just know
this motherfucker's gonna win a one-off fucking 602 races, and that head's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like a stack of tires trying to come through the fucking door.
My competition level's better than you.
That's a bullshit
lie.
lie.
My pinky finger has more talent than you.
That is a bullshit lie. You roll through the fucking gate at Eastbay on the first night, and there could be 20 fucking cars, and 15 of those motherfuckers can win that race.
And you race longer than Josh Jones, and he whacked your ass.
You go to
he whacked your ass.
With your
Josh Jones whacked your ass.
and there might be 25 of y'all, and there's 3 guys there, and you can guarantee that one of those 3 is probably going to win the fucking race.
Who?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
No. This guy's wrong. You've been racing the streets like
why are you sitting there so quiet, Josh?
Yeah, Josh. Get on his ass, Josh. Get on his ass.
Why am I? You already know how I feel.
Yeah, he spanks your ass.
There's more competition in the street stocks.
He spanks your ass.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I don't see everybody selling their late models and going to buying 602 cars. I see them selling their late models and going to buying fucking street stocks.
Yeah.
So
no. Who? Name 5 people.
Well, for one, Jeff Conyers did it. There's one.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Josh Peacock's just did it.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the process of getting his car finished. I can keep going. Let me think about it for a minute.
Rumor is a few more that I've heard of, but I don't want to say anything until I actually do it. But I have heard of a lot more late model guys selling.
To me, no. Like, all got honesty. There was a good stack field for everybody. 604s and street stocks.
Mm-hmm.
The racing, to me, if you weren't top 3, it was fucking horrible. It was a damn crash fest. If you say Steven started in the back, was working his way through, and you got freaking Cobbs in front of you. As a fan for that week, you're going green yellow.
We'll get to my racing experience. We got to talk about Josh's last week. We'll get to mine.
Wow.
My Winternationals.
He wants to talk about his Winternationals experience.
You doped up. You made the race. And
I didn't dope up.
You're a liar.
Call me whatever you want.
Why you
Y'all
smiling
know
so
what
hard?
to call me. Because it's just fun that everybody gets to automatically assume. The Mayflower can't be fast. That's what Steve calls it, the Mayflower.
Because it's old.
Because it's a piece of shit.
Yes, and it's old as dirt.
Well, go ahead. Since you're already ready.
Let's talk about the modifieds, Brandon.
No.
Because we all want to know all about the fucking modifieds.
Nah, we want to hear about your damn street stock. Let's go.
All right, well.
Exactly, nothing. Next. Go ahead.
Well, it's fun out in qualifying.
Yeah, fuck off, Josh.
Like Cobb.
No, so we unloaded on Wednesday night because we actually showed up to practice.
We don't need practice. We knew we were going to make the A.
Oh, okay. No, we showed up to everybody made the A, didn't they, on Thursday and Friday?
No, we're talking about Saturday.
Participation trophies is what I was told.
Yeah. And y'all raced for $300.
Yeah.
That's not a joke.
Sure as fuck was. No, we showed up on Wednesday and I went out there for the very first round and I knew right away I was out to fucking lunch with the setup I brought. I was like, oh no. Everybody goes, oh, the car looks good. I'm like, well, it felt terrible. So come in and I'm like, we have no side bite at all. So I told Randy, I said, make some changes. They changed like 4 or 5 things. Went back out and the car was actually pretty quick. It felt good. I picked up the side bite I was missing. All right, we ain't going back out. We're done. So parked it. Thursday came around and went out for our bullshit qualifying session. CRUSA and their fucking stupidity on that. I hate
What?
hot lap qualifying.
That's because you're not used to it. I love it.
It's stupid.
I love it. No, it gets the show going.
What's the matter?
Listen, you all have to qualify on the same
you don't
fucking
have
race.
no confidence in your race car?
No.
You don't feel it out as you go?
No. Yeah, when I put my foot in the gas and drive it.
You should be able to feel your car out as
We
you
all
drive
got to
it.
qualify on the same shit.
Yeah. So anyway, I still don't like it. But I
You
personally
think
would
you
rather
laps?
have a fucking, 5-lap hot lap to go back and actually change something and then come out and qualify. But that's just me. And it's partly because I'm not used to it,
Yep.
but that's just, I don't like it. I don't. So anyways, they dropped the green on us to go out and qualifying, and the guy in front of me sails off into 3, and he bounces off the wall and gets all crossed up. So I drove off in there and I checked up. Well, when I jumped back in the gas, around I went. Well, instead of doing the smart thing and locking the brakes down, I just stayed in the gas, came right back out in front on the racetrack in front of Josh here, and car was all over the place. Just, it wasn't where it needed to be. and we sucked in qualifying. What I qualified like 21st, first night,
21st,
20th or something like that.
30 seconds at the finish.
So
not
not 3
good.
seconds, like a second, but,
Almost 2 seconds.
but so come back and once again, I just like the hell with this. I pulled in and I told Randy, I said, put 10 rounds in the left rear. And he looked at me like I was nuts. And I'm like, just do it. Car's terrible. What's it going to do? Push in the future? We'll figure it out then. So, put the 10 rounds in that thing. And I still had old tires on. The tires I ran down in Clueston, that everybody said was doped up. So, and,
Listen,
but anyway, so I had my old tires on.
You
We put the
contradict
10
yourself.
rounds in and go out there for the feature. Started 20th. And I think the very first green flag, I'm pretty sure I waved at somebody when I drove by. And, but just started picking them off one by one.
That's what you call tire dope.
No. So wound up made it to 7th and race is over. But I'm like, dude, you can't really ask for better than that with the field you're racing against.
Mm-hmm.
Drive from 20th to 7th, you did something. And come back, car was in one piece, didn't have a scratch on it all night. Turn around Friday night rolls around, and I put fuel in the car, and my dumb ass left the fuel cap off of it. Go out there for qualifying, and I'm dumping 5 gallons of fuel on the racetrack.
That was expensive.
He's just trying to help water the track.
Yeah,
He's rich.
And then, I was prepping everybody else's tires for him. So
That's
I was
a
just
secret.
sharing the love, since everybody says I already prepped mine. So I
Is that why you
come
want?
in.
Is that why you won't go to Bubba's?
Huh?
That's why. That's why you won't go to Bubba's.
Okay. So anyway,
Ricky's shitting himself.
yeah.
He's over there like,
He's like,
talking.
He's typing on like
banging the keyboard, son. So anyways, I pull in the infield. They tell me I'm leaking fuel. I pull in the infield, and I immediately knew as soon as he said it, I left the fuel cap off. The infield worker puts the cap back on. He goes, all right, it's back on. They never come over the radio and said 75, you can rejoin the crowd or nothing. They said, all right, we're going green. I'm like, fuck this. They're not screwing me on my qualifying. So I just hammered down and pulled right out in front of the 77 down the backstretch. And still looked like a monkey fucking a football and qualified 18th.
I died when he spun out. I died.
Yeah.
Did not expect that from you.
So, but then on Friday night, started 18th in the feature. And once again, man, car just came to me. And because we ran the exact same setup, same tires.
Michael Jordan driving that thing.
Listen, man,
The steel wheel just came to me.
I felt badass. And that thing,
I got a tank.
I was making moves through traffic. I could go to the top. I could go to the bottom. I was passing cars on restarts. And I got to, I think I made it to what? 5th was the highest I got. And then the caution came out. And restarted 6th with, I think, 3 or 4 laps to go. And drive down in the corner and just get flat ass ran the fuck over.
yeah, but number
The 311.
311.
No,
Was it
Yeah.
411?
it's the 411.
It was something small and then a big 11.
Yeah. So,
It was your friend, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Same prep tires will do it. Jones says.
yeah. Good friend of mine is the bad part. And it's Charlie. It was Charlie Walker, Chris Walker's brother from up in Panama.
I'd crash your ass too.
And I'm like, when he just drove through me, and I'm turning around, and I'm like, as I'm getting spun, I'm looking, I'm going, what the fuck?
It don't
Yeah.
sound like he lived it.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
He said, "Boo, you bitch."
Apparently.
We were trying to tell you who it was.
Oh, I knew who it was. There wasn't no telling. So then, of course, it popped up, and I felt bad for Conyers in that deal because he had absolutely nowhere to go. Knocked the front end off his shit, busted a radiator, and a bunch of other shit.
Got the worst luck.
Terrible fucking luck. And I was messing around with it. He just wasn't in the mood for it. But I come to talk to Josh on Saturday morning, and I rolled down there and I said, hey, Jeff, man, sorry for getting dumped in front of you. And he just went like this and threw his fucking hands up. And he goes, well, it fucking happens, I guess. So, of course, I made the call not to take any spare tires down there. And so we didn't finish the race. It is what it
I'm
is.
saying, I'm not running down there no more for you.
Yeah, well, typically I learn from mistakes like this, so I won't. I'll have spare tires the next go around because we damn sure had spare tires Saturday night. But so come Saturday, You know, it's do or die time. There's no qualifying, and we got lined up by points. The shittiest part of the situation was if I hadn't got run over Friday night, I would have been locked in on points, and I wouldn't even have to worry about running a B-main. And that was you want to talk about dejected. It was probably like
I was off by like 5 points.
Huh?
Like how many points were you off by?
Oh no, I think I wound up being like 18th in points, but my point was both of those finishes together would have put me in the top 8 or whatever it was, points wise.
Top 6.
Top 6. No, they locked in the top 10, didn't they?
No, top 6.
Well,
2, 4,
8.
6. It was 6.
That was 8.
Pretty sure it was 8.
For Street Stocks, it was 8.
Well, they because then they were taking top 5 in each B.
Okay.
So
because Nick came over and his math was
boy,
it looked like a kindergartner.
yeah, it was pretty bad. So, anyways, long story short, you know, we would have been in the show, wouldn't have had to worry about it. Too bad we didn't have some Chili Bowl passing points for both nights because we would have been all right. But right or wrong,
Yeah, it would have been all right.
But so Saturday rolls around, and I had a decent starting spot. I started third in the B main, and the Hayden Moran in the 45 started on the outside pole. And
That's a sweet race.
that is a badass race, dude. Ford race cars and racing, man, they build some badass shit. And Hayden
With a
Moran,
badass price tag. Too.
yes, for real. But Hayden Moran is a bad motherfucker. So
So
yeah,
did you learn anything?
I learned. Yeah, Steve, I learned just drive over top of motherfuckers and be done with it.
You already do it anyways.
You're right.
You're jumping at starts.
Yeah, we.
Well,
yeah.
when you get to
Ain't
someone,
my fault when motherfucker don't go.
No. When you went into 3 and 4, Nick Frank was in front of you.
you back way off.
Boy,
the
there was a
ball.
gap like this. Somebody you didn't know, you was underneath of him.
Are you assuming he's playing favorites?
Yes.
Yeah. If he don't know you, he's going to be at your back quarter panel.
Why does Nick get
Before-
favoritism and not me?
Well, because he cried
No,
when I
wait.
fucking wrecked him last year. That's why.
I think. No, I don't know if you were in front of him or not.
Well, I passed him in the B main.
But anybody you knew, boy, you wasn't even a car lane.
No, so anyways, they dropped the green, and Hayden takes off, and I took off, and got the second, and ran second the whole B main. But Hayden had me by a straightaway. Like coming to the checker, I didn't even see him.
Mm-hmm.
So
He was gone.
you know, he drove out of my life, which I expected. I would hope you can do that with that kind of race car. So
Should have took him out.
I didn't think I was going to run second. Hell, I didn't even think we were going to make the show, let alone run
I
second.
think Ricky was faster than you.
Ricky was fast on weekend.
Yep.
He was. I give him credit where credit is due. We gave him credit last night, man. He drove his ass off. Unfortunately, douchebag put him on the trailer on Saturday. So
Dude, I had both him and Ricky all worked up last night. It was great.
he had Ricky so mad.
Why?
Well,
Steve, see, that's what I'm talking about. Drive around them or drive through them. Pick.
Drive through.
So that's going to be my new nickname, drive through.
That don't sound right.
dude, I thought we gave you that already.
Yeah, I probably already have.
Yeah, we can tell that guy goes right through.
So anyways, we pull in the tech. I go through tech shed. I pull around. He goes, all right, pull up over here. I pull up. I shut my shit off. Well, of course, my shit won't restart. So
I thought you put a new battery in.
they shine a flashlight at Moran's stuff. He's parked next to me and shine a flashlight at it for all of 20 seconds. And they go, all right, you're good. And he drives off. So then next thing I know, everybody disappears. They're crawling under my shit with a flashlight. They're fucking
He's looking for
zipping
that
on
two-way
stuff
radio.
and this and that. And I mean, I'm like just going from front to rear. And I'm like, what the fuck? So at first I was getting scared because I figured my deck height was probably too tall because of that fucking left rear shock I got on that thing. Is a monstrosity. So I'm like, here we go. They're probably measuring it, and Randy's arguing with them, saying that, no, you got to let it settle and all this stuff. And Randy reaches his head in the window and goes, hey, they want to cut the left rear tire. Immediately, I flew off the fucking handle. Seatbelts start fucking flying, and I'm coming out the window. And Randy goes, no. Pushing me back down in the car. He goes, sit there and shut up. He goes, battery still has to be charged.
What,
Thanks, Steve.
you were there all day, you didn't charge the
Yes,
battery?
I charged it.
Hmm.
They ain't no shock that strong. That's bullshit. So I was pissed because they did the exact same thing down to me at Clewiston for the Swamp Cabbage last year. randomly we're going to take your tire sample. The guy drives out of my life by a straightaway, but randomly you're going to take my tire sample.
Because we know he's right. You're a local guy. You shouldn't even been in the show, right?
Yeah,
that's what their mind is thinking.
But at the end of the day, most of us spent just about every damn penny we had to be there last week.
Oh yeah, where is tire samples?
Exactly. Where are they? And the excuse I was given last night was, "Oh, they're backed up." Well, that's horse shit.
I thought they were supposed to overnight them to not have people racing on Saturday.
The excuse I was given last night, and this is what's going to happen is, like I say, my tires are going to be fine. I'm not worried about it. If they come back dirty, it is what it is. They come back dirty, but because I use Simple Green to wash my race car, I use WD-40. I use all the stuff that's going to.
That's for the sniff. That has nothing to do with Blue Ridge Lab.
Time to wash the covers.
We'll see.
Blue Ridge Lab has got all the excuse. He's like, they made us run through coolant. I said, Steve, 9 other cars were in your B main. You're the only one that failed sniffer test.
But I'm the only one that got sampled too, so y'all can still fuck off
because you failed the sniffer
test.
Whatever.
Just put deodorant on.
Did you get paid?
Steve said, "Well, when the Mayflower runs like that, they know something's up."
Did you already get paid?
No.
You won't get
I'll be bargaining at their damn door.
So,
drive through their door and ask them where their money's at.
You won't get paid till the samples come through.
Yeah.
I got race car fixed.
WD-40 is the tire softener.
You used to use it back in the day.
Oh man, use it on go-kart tires. That's for damn sure. But so anyways, come feature time.
Cheaters.
We finished the B main, and they literally held me in the tech shed for almost 20 minutes. Like, it was bullshit, and that's part of the reason I was pissed off, because yeah, we made the show, but now you're taking away my prep time for getting my car ready to go. And I didn't mean it by prepping. I meant grinding tires, cleaning them up. Shut up.
You just
putting the
said
battery charger on. So, stuff like that. So by the time we got back to the trailer, Josh can attest to this. And maybe 10 minutes, I'm out of the car. We got the tires off. They're grinding the tires. We're fixing to throw them back on, and had just hooked the battery charger up. Here comes the CRUSA guy. Hey, they're calling y'all. You got to go. You got to go.
You still had another 15 minutes.
Cars on jack stands with no fucking tires on it. So he's over there screaming at us, was he or was he not? Hey, y'all got to go. You better hurry the fuck up and get tires back on the car.
Mm-hmm.
So, and of course, we go into scramble mode, and everybody that helps me, like, I had Randy, I had Mr. Doug, I had my buddy Brian there, of course, and Mike and his girlfriend Hannah were there helping us. And they were busting their ass. There's just too many hands in the pot. There's too many people, and everybody's trying to do something. Everybody's being helpful. But the whole problem is we just got in a frenzy, and then nobody understood. Like, they bitched at us in the driver's meeting, and they said, look, if we call you, we're not waiting for you. Like, they told us that.
Yeah. And
they're like, we're not waiting for you. So I'm scrambling. Everybody's just like, in like slow motion, like, hey, I'm not fucking playing. They're not going to wait for us. We got to go. So, of course, we get done. We drive around there, and what do? We ride around for 40 fucking laps under caution, waiting for
possible rain.
For possible rain to show up, and for
they were waiting for old boy.
But it's like,
they might have said that, but hell, half the people that drove through, they didn't have their helmets on yet.
Yeah. Because nobody was expecting that quick of a call.
No. So, anyways, come feature time, I'm pretty sure what happened is we put the left rear tire on the right front and the right front on the left rear. So we went from actually having probably, a little bit of stagger to having absolutely zero. And the car wouldn't turn in a 40-acre field, and then I sunk like a hot rock. Because I actually had a decent starting spot. I think I started 14th.
Yeah, you started up there.
So, like I said, it is what it is. We live and we learn. But we made the show. That's all that really mattered to me.
And
so
you got spanked by Josh Jones.
So unfortunately, Ricky's the only one really that didn't make the show out of our group because
you're welcome.
Yeah, Dick. Me, Josh, and Nick, all three made it, and so did Livernois, and so did Conyers, and Justin Rogers made it.
Yeah, the only East Bay locals that didn't make it were Barson, Bowen, Kyle Bowman.
Yeah, and that sucks.
You want me to tell you who was fast?
Because they both busted their ass all week too.
Right, and they were both fast.
You know who was fast all weekend? Cody Allen. He was bad, fast boy.
Coincidentally, apparently he got his tire cut too. So
yeah,
I wonder why.
That sniffer probably went off from 3 car lengths away.
So it's Everybody busted their ass. If people would have seen Ricky's car 2 weeks ago and said we're racing the Nationals, they'd been like, "Oh, that's fucking."
You've had 6 months to fix it.
Well, we didn't start working on it until 3 weeks ago. So
is that why Tim Gay couldn't make it to the Winter Nationals because Modify wasn't done?
Modify wasn't done.
Oh,
The body was done,
except
for the nose. Just the car wasn't ready. They bought new tires and hadn't had them. Hadn't had a chance to get them mounted.
Bought new tires and hadn't had what?
So.
I guess we get Steven as a crew chief.
But listen, the whole rained out the first week of Nationals screwed our entire Winter Nationals up.
It should have helped y'all.
No, it screwed us up because we decided, hey, we're going to go to Ocala and run with JT this past week.
How was that Eastbays fault?
It's not Eastbays' fault. I'm just saying
like
we had a plan.
This guy.
We had a plan, and our plan was we were racing the whole week of the first week, the whole week of the second week, and the whole week of the third week. And us going up there just kind of like threw wrenches in the plan.
So even if the East Bay didn't even get the rain out for the first week, how is this still not affecting your...
Killed the vibe and the momentum of getting
my God.
The Gladiators and the Sprint cars killed your vibe.
And the Thunderstock, bitch.
They're not called Thunderstocks. They're called V Warriors.
Whatever.
And the
That killed your mojo.
Yeah.
Is that what I just said? Shut the fuck up.
God, that sounds like an excuse.
It does.
So anyways, long
You never
story.
have time to wipe your
Really
tires.
long story, even shorter. I had a fucking blast. And
So
that's all
he's
that
telling
fucking
you to stop using
Stop.
excuses.
Stop crying.
Had a fucking blast. Would I do it again? Absolutely.
Do you get drunk?
Hey, I got a question.
Still, my record's still better than Josh's.
What's this big news?
Huh?
You've been saying this bullshit. What's the big news? What's up? What's the hype?
I told Rogello
I kind of heard something.
Well, he's going to take more pictures?
No. Kind of heard that. No, I'm not even going to say it because I don't know how true it is. I'm going to wait until I hear something else.
Why?
So supposedly it came from a pretty credible source from what I heard.
Can you tell us off camera?
Yes, he
Yeah,
said
of
he
course.
was
He's
there.
not telling us off camera.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, good shit.
And
Y'all
we'll
maybe
touch
just
on it.
y'all maybe
Our
just-
next podcast,
In a couple weeks, we'll touch on it.
we will probably know something for sure.
Well, I hope we know
What?
something. I mean, this big news been going on for a couple days. I hope we know in a couple
because
days.
he's got to keep hyping it up so people keep checking his page.
It doesn't take much to kill Stephen Hall's mojo. All it took was that 05 to pass him.
Yep, and I shut the fucking switch off.
Not what Flo says. Flo says you went a lap down to 3 cars before pulling in.
Stephen Hall blew.
So how did it feel to get lapped by Timmy and then have to go put a body on his modified?
Yeah, how was that?
Were you over there crying to yourself a little bit? Or?
I'm working on this guy's shit too.
No. Because if I'm going to get lapped by if I got lapped by you, it probably would have killed my fucking mojo. But that ain't happened, so. But anyways, yeah, since we want to throw shots. Like Steve says, the problem started when Timmy had to put his own street stock body on, and that is the fucking truth. It slowed everything up.
Yeah.
We won't go into detail about that, because he had it all lined up to put a body on, and that shit fell through, so he wound up having to do it himself.
He did
So,
a damn good job on it.
Instead of being able to work on the modified, like he was planning on doing, he had to spend that whole week and a half trying to get the street stock done. And he was sick as a dog on top of that. So, and has been for the last 2 months. So,
Yeah, Tanner's been sick. He got everybody in the shop sick.
Yep.
That loser.
so.
Oh, well.
We talk about street stocks. We have 0 followers. Oh, sorry, said that loud. My bad.
Yeah.
So, all in all, did good.
So yeah, it was a great time, and it got the people that help me on a weekly basis. I can't thank them enough. Starting with Randy Johnson, Doug Johnson. They're the driving force behind it at the racetrack. I can't do this shit by myself. Megan put up with 4 straight days of racing, and I know that shit's not easy. And then Steve's
She's
dealt
not
with
the
my-
racing family. She'd be okay.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's a different being out at the racetrack and living and eating and breathing that shit for fucking 4 days straight. So, and then I was gone the first half of this week too, doing the same thing. So,
Yeah, I had to modify we go.
we sucked. We had fun though.
We see him. Just because Stephen would touch on it.
He made the A-main.
He made the show last night.
Who?
Steve, Timmy.
You didn't help Poland?
Huh?
You didn't help Poland?
Yeah.
That's your best friend.
He had his own crew there, man. I wasn't getting in the way.
That's
And
my.
let me tell you what though, David drove his ass off all week.
He did.
He drove his ass off all week long, and they busted their ass. They rebuilt that car just about every night.
What? Because of you?
No, it wasn't. Yeah. So, anyway, Steve says the Nationals at Eastbays is over. Move on to the Swamp Cabbage.
Swamp Cabbage.
Yep.
Open tires, no tire samples. You'll get 20 more cars.
We know, Megan. We know. That's what I'm getting at. She said putting up with you isn't easy.
Think of a cheeseburger. It'll be all right.
Ricky said next time, Josh. Next time.
There won't be a next time.
Because that was the last Nationals.
We'll see.
I mean, we all know Mosaic can't do nothing with it. So. And it's... Never mind. I ain't going to say nothing. Off camera. Talk about it
Off camera.
Yeah.
We won't know until it happens.
Oh, we won't.
Can you bring me wings or crab from Publix for dinner? I think she wants some wings and crab.
I'm gonna keep it PG.
You had crab before?
No, what the fuck? I was gonna tell you to say. Never mind.
Oh, boy.
All
We
right.
got the Swamp Cabbage and then the King of the Streets. So that's 2 weeks in a row, and I hope like hell we can make it to both of them. We'll see.
You just told me you're not going.
I know.
Why are you lying on camera? God,
Definitely
boy.
going to
If
Swamp
he
Cabbage.
did
It's
back-to-back
first.
shows, that's going to mess up his mojo. He had to get ready for one show and not the other.
I just don't know if I can make it happen, if I could do both, because we're going to have to take a Friday off to run at Swamp Cabbage, and you have to take a Friday off to run up there.
You don't work anyway, so I don't know why.
I do now, bitch.
Well,
I'm back in
not
the
the day
sunset, homie.
not the day I drove down there.
Yeah. I heard you were snoozing.
What major change helped Timmy's modify last night? Well, first of all, we bolted 2 new tires on the back of it in the B-Man instead of the junk we had been running, and then adjusted a bunch of the bars in the back. Like they just got underneath there and started going at it, like pretty much making big swings at it.
I seen the guy in a little wreck.
Yeah,
What happened?
That new body.
Right as I tuned in, I just saw him sideways. And
That new body was not new no more.
I didn't know what happened.
So we kind of think that there was a piece of metal or something on the racetrack, because what happened is Austin Sanders had a left rear blowout going into 3. And
Well, there was something that they did pick up.
yeah,
But we put
well,
two.
David Poland had a flat, not even 2 laps after that.
All right,
So,
you want to know what it is? So we walked the track Friday night, right? Me and the boys were helping Chris. There was legit a little brick embedded in the racetrack, and it pointed straight up. Swear to you.
And you didn't pick it up?
why didn't y'all say something about it?
Did you see turn 1? It had a 4-foot freaking curve. What matters about that damn thing?
Well, because that cut tires, the curb don't, bitch.
Well, don't run down there. I don't know what to tell you.
Dumbass.
I couldn't get it out.
So, anyways, pretty sure that's what happened. It was either a piece of metal or somebody said he got hit. I don't know. But anyways, Austin had a left rear flat. Like, the tire exploded. The case come off the fucking thing.
That's
And he
all
drove
that tire
down to
knew.
3 and fucking
If the case came apart,
went around. They had a fuck. No, I'm
that
saying
was too soft.
no. The tire exploded.
You rolled the tire.
It did not uncap itself like Josh's shit did.
Chance Smith trying to get some free clout right here.
Hey,
Hey, take it.
Chance,
March, go
we'll
ahead.
see what happens.
Go ahead, take it.
Chance, we'll see what happens. March 28th to 30th, Southern Heritage Classic in Needmore Speedway, South Georgia. 5,000 to win, 400 star street stocks. And
There's more.
yeah, okay.
He's got to hit Seymour. There we go.
4,000 to win, 400 star factory stock. That's badass. 602 late models.
10K. I'm just kidding.
What's second place?
No, I think y'all are racing
Yeah.
for 4,000.
It's
Yeah, we're in
4,000.
4 grand.
Street stocks race for more, so
10K to win for 604s and 5K to win mods and limited late models. I mean, that's pretty badass, man. So we got a lot of great racing going on this year that we could all go to. It's just
I always
it's all
need a publicity.
it's all going to come down to where the budget's at and what time's looking like, because everybody knows we got to
You're
take a
broke
lot
as
of time.
You're broke.
I'm broke,
Ricky
That's
said it's too
another
far away.
huh?
Ricky said too far away.
Ricky
Well, as in too far away to make plans. I think he's meaning by that. But
too far out because he'll drive to Pensacola like it's nothing.
yeah, he's planning on going to fucking Milton this weekend, I think.
Dude, we knocked off 2 noses with Chris. 2 noses. When the one came off.
So, and the real reason why, and Timmy, they got in the wreck, and Timmy drove back off and said the car felt weird. So they pulled in, and they looked at it real good, and they thought the fucking spring slider broke on the left rear. Well,
that's what I thought. It looked like it was too low.
The cup's on a fucking bearing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the spring just slid over. Like when it went up in the air to get hit, the spring come out of the cup and sat down. So we could have kicked it over, but at that point, man, you'd already knocked the front end off. You'd already destroyed the car. So
yeah, right when I tuned in,
is what it is.
I saw that, and it looked like a spring or something was messed up.
So yeah, and then pretty much that's what happened. Shit happens. So still made the show. And, I mean, I think, how many races did David make? David made...
I think every night besides one, right?
He missed one night. I want to say it was Wednesday night.
I take my credit where credit's due.
But Lucas Lee made it.
Lucas Lee made it every night.
Fuck that boo and
Boo y'all.
I'm broke, too. Got to get a rear differential rebuilt now. Meow, should I say.
Yeah.
Meow.
You're not supposed to have rear diffs in race cars.
It's a locked differential, Josh. Yeah, no, his shit's been on the way out for like the last 3 races, and
it hasn't loaned him chunk in.
Randy reached underneath there. I think it was Friday night. The car sitting on jack stands. He reached underneath there, and you spin the drive shaft, and it locks up. And we're just like, it'll be fine. Because I'm like, we ain't got another one, so
yeah.
So mine still works. So
it won't now.
So let's see. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I think that's your next stop is the Swamp Cabbage.
Yeah, that's our next scheduled race.
I would love to go to the King of the Streets, but I gotta have a gear, and that I ain't got. So
buy one.
If I had your money, I'd probably burn mine and then go buy one.
Bro, I don't get you. Lucas Lee likes dudes.
God damn.
That's my boy Mikey.
So
yeah, I also need a gear for all day.
Like saying homo's naked.
What?
So can we talk about? So shout out to Rich Livernoy. He won Friday night at Clewiston.
Yeah,
which is pretty sweet. But then Jeff Conyers, this man cannot catch a break. Holy shit! Wads a race car up Saturday night at Eastbay. They decide he's going to drive Rich's old car. They put it together. He goes and buys a brand new motor and a brand new transmission from Race Car.
We're talking about Pratt, right?
Huh?
Are we talking about Pratt?
I'm talking about Livernoy.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
And brand new shit. Go down there and the motor lasts a half a lap. And apparently they had problems with the transmission all day.
Jeez.
So brand new crate, kicked the rod outside.
You want to know why?
But it wasn't blueprinted.
Because he didn't get set off.
See, that's the whole point, though. You're supposed to be able to go buy the motherfucker on the floor.
You can't because they fucking blow up, dude. They get built in a fucking factory.
Crate motor.
Shut up. You got built by crate motors. Both of y'all did.
Bitch, I had a crate motor.
And still got beat.
You're right.
Well, I want to count yours as a crate motor. Yours was like a crate motor 10 years ago.
True.
It was meow all the way down the straightaway.
That motherfucker was digging. I don't care. Well, old girl was getting it done with the 2-barrel, boy. Get you some. So,
and valve springs.
I don't know if everybody's aware of this, but John Bradley had an accident Friday night at the racetrack.
No.
What?
Yeah. Timmy's car wouldn't start. They were push starting it. John fell and broke his hip.
Oh, gee.
Damn. So he had to have emergency surgery Saturday morning.
Holy cow.
And I mean, he's fixed, but apparently they didn't get out surgery till almost 3 o'clock yesterday. So
wow.
Shit.
Had to have pins put in his hip and everything else. And apparently, like, his leg was completely detached.
Ow.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
So, with prayers and wishes for speedy recovery for John, because I know that shit's not easy. So, Timmy told me that he was going to see him today. So, hopefully everything's great. Hopefully bounces back and everything's fine with that. So,
Just made the whole vibe of this podcast go down.
Well, I mean, I just wanted to make sure it got talked about because I heard about it last night. Was kind of in disbelief, but it definitely fucking happened. So,
yeah, I hate to hear that. Like I said, John Bradley's been a huge help to me.
Yeah,
he's turned my whole program around. So hopefully he's doing all right and doing better.
I think he'll be fine. So
He's tough.
pretty resilient. So
He'll kick y'all's ass anyways.
Steve said the crate motor. What do you say? That crate in Steven's car is old as hell. Yes, we know. It was the boat after the Mayflower, Steve. That it came over on. JT's crate motors lasted fun. Twist the shit out of that thing. So his build motor did not.
It's because y'all have them fucking big ass valve springs and fucking.
Man, shut your ass up. You don't know shit about fuck.
Bro, if they would take your valve springs out and test them, you'd be fucked.
Hey, there's a rule about the measurement. It don't say shit about what it can fucking smash. So fuck off.
That boy got them forever valve springs.
Whatever.
You can buy them on Crate Insider if you want.
Sounds like the only thing Brandon knows about is valve springs.
No, because he posted valve
Yeah,
springs.
because in a crate motor, it's the only thing you'll ever see internal is a fucking valve spring. You can't see nothing
Well, he
else.
posted a picture in the group chat that one time.
Shut up.
Valve springs.
Ricky.
I want to know where tire samples are. That's all I care about.
Hey,
Bro, we fucking. Okay, help Chris, right? Made a show, then made a show a couple nights, knocked noses off. Motor wouldn't run because when they washed the car, they didn't cover the MSD. Well, they didn't cover the distributor up. It's one of the new ones where it really don't like seal like nuts like we have. So we opened it up the next day, and there was water all in there.
nice.
Brain can't even change timing chain cover. Don't listen to him. You couldn't even make the fucking show. So what are you talking about, bro?
Damn.
Golly, you got beat by cops, including this guy.
Yeah, I'm like the king of the fucking cops. Fuck king of the streets. I'm king of the cops, dog.
You're the cop of the year. Was spinning out out of all people. You have
Dude, I'm terrible in qualifying. I fucking suck in qualifying.
at least I'm
This
racing.
guy has out-qualified me every time we've qualified against each other, and that's saying a lot.
This guy says at least I'm racing. He hasn't raced in 6 months. He raced 3 times at a fucking national. He's like, I'm racing.
We were 3 times today.
Yeah, he's a fucking against
So
us.
we're equal.
Says the guy has a black car, a pink fucking seat with green rims.
He's trying
You ain't gonna let that Tommy Hill shit go, are you, Ricky?
You don't spray your motor with WD-40 before you wash it, Brandon. Who sprays their motor with WD-40?
No, see, Tommy Hill made the A-main.
You don't spray your motor with WD-40.
Ouch, Josh.
It wasn't me. It was someone I'm helping.
Ricky Bobby.
Golly.
Talking about the
I'm gonna be honest.
more than the Saturday show.
The track condition to me was horrible. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, I heard
That craze was horrible. It was horrible for y'all.
it got better each night.
That
for
free
us.
new clay, wherever it came from, it's horrible. It has no bite in it at all
Well, I love it for that. So,
because you have 600 pounds bite.
no, I love it because the simple fact of it brings out the drivers. So
It brings out the drivers, but I don't like the format because I don't get 5 laps of practice. Make up your fucking
that's the only
mind,
thing
bro.
I bitch about. I wasn't
Jesus
the one
Christ.
crying about fucking running participation features on fucking Thursday and Friday. I didn't give a shit. I was the guy prepared to go down there and not make a show all week. So
We spray W40. Yeah, that's probably why Steve was on my failed tire sample. Man,
exactly, exactly.
It's Steve's fault.
That's why. Way to go, Steve.
That's why his sniffer went off. Because didn't JT watch it?
Huh?
JT watched the car, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
Telling you, man. It's fucked up.
It's good to spray your heads if you're not going to run it for a while. We all know that.
Yeah.
But all in all, like,
But Billy, you gotta be careful because your shit will fail a sniffer test.
Take the tires off first.
Shut the fuck up, Josh.
That would be the smart way to wash it.
says a
The
guy,
lazy way to wash it is leave all
says a guy that's doing maintenance every day and finds everything that's loose.
What?
Sniffing with shit pants.
Oh man. Wow.
Well, I don't know. I'm excited for this coming week, Monday.
What's going on Monday?
Got Lucas.
Lucas Hall, baby.
Yeah, it's
Not Lucas Lee. Lucas Hall.
If Lucas Lee was there, I'd still be there. We are not saying that.
Holy shit. Oh, damn. Oh, man. Yeah, man, Lucas is here. They're actually practicing right now, ain't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, pretty excited about that. I plan on going at least 2 or 3 times this week. So,
Because you're rich.
Hashtag.
no, there's other.
Hashtag spoiled. Hashtag grandpa's money. Thomas.
So, this weekend at Ocala, formerly BRP, now all 4s are running for 500 to win.
Yeah.
So, hopefully they have a pretty good showing.
10 cars.
We'll see.
I counted.
You counted?
Yeah, I tell you. So basically, you take everybody you know of Outlaw 4 Racing, and you go, okay, he's going to show. They're definitely not going to fucking show. Nah, Steven knees will be sore from paying entry fees. Wow.
Freaking fuck you, dude.
I think he likes you.
Yeah. He likes seeing him was naked. Anything else you have to say? Because you've talked this whole fucking show.
Well, that's because
Because you're not the fucking show.
I can't kind of am the show.
No, I'm the fucking host. He's the fucking co-host, and we don't know who the fuck you are because you don't even show up.
I'm here now, yeah.
Well, we had to let you have 2 freaking episodes because you missed everything.
Well, my bad. I'm here.
That's because your girlfriend. We're blaming her.
I'm not blaming her.
We're all blaming her.
Oh, boy.
You should be lucky. She's the only reason I'm here. She felt bad for you.
Don't feel bad for me. We don't need you. Hey, we'll just put missing Carl hashtag never comes back.
The court judge.
He's catching up for the days. He is catching up, bub.
I mean, it's all good.
He was catching up when 05 passed him.
No, he was.
No, I wasn't catching up.
He went a little bit more backwards.
I was like, nope, bye-bye.
Yeah, he's like, oh, we switched the left rear and the right front. I'm like, Steven, you couldn't tell the car was that bad, pull in?
I knew it was that bad.
Oh, I thought I was going to catch y'all.
I didn't say that shit.
Okay, well, all in all, we're going to take off next week because Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No one wants to watch what? What?
This is a racing podcast. The fuck's it got to do with the Super Bowl?
Who's gonna watch?
Who's going to watch what a Super Bowl? Dude,
Fuck the Super Bowl.
you're going to be watching it too. Stop lying. Because Steve's going to be like, hey man, come over, we'll cook some barbecue, and you know what's going to happen. So, shut up.
It's true.
What days are you going to Lucas' show?
What day?
Okay. Anyways, I have 3 extra large shirts of Let's Go Crawl podcast for sale, $25. Everyone drove a good race except the old stuff. Wasn't
Ricky was not a fan of
Was
Raymond
that
Rogers.
Raymond? Was that
He was
Raymond?
not a fan.
Who was that?
Was that Raymond?
Raymond Rogers.
In the 72?
He almost made the show, dude.
Almost did.
He almost made the show.
He was a little
He
dangerous.
showed up Thursday night with another Camaro and blew it up. And then they brought the other one out Friday and Saturday.
So, yep, we're going to take off. If you got questions, let us know. I don't really have anything. You got anything?
No, to answer Steve's question, it just depends on what time I get off of work. So
And he's going to be up at 3:30 every day, so I don't know.
I'm not. I'm back in the field, bitch. I got to work for a living again.
About the damn time.
You're one to talk. I know this motherfucker ain't saying nothing. All he does is run.
I didn't say anything.
Only the whole episode.
Freeloader.
I didn't say anything about you being back in the service.
Need more sponsors. Come on, man.
Oh, hey, breaking news. I was told this
Siemens
last
gay.
night. I was told this last night.
Anal cream.
Open tires for the gay memorial and fuel stop.
You'll have
Open
75 cars show
Hold
up.
on, open tires like
Open
they go by
tire, no.
M30s?
Open tires as in H500 black round fucking Hoosiers.
Hell
Go
yeah.
up, whatever you want.
Whatever the fuck you want.
Well,
go
that's
for
not
it.
open tire then.
Steven's winning it at that point.
That's just,
Someone tired.
yeah,
Exactly. And then fuel stop. That is the big
How
question.
many laps are you doing?
90.
Well, you have to do a fuel stop.
Yeah.
You have to.
If you're running fuel, you know.
If you're on an E85, you absolutely will.
I mean, how big is your fuel tank?
I got a 32 gallon cell in my car.
Well, a lot of guys don't have 32 gallons.
They don't. Most of them only have 22. And I've tried to. This was kind of our biggest debate and argument. Was I don't even think somebody with a 22 gallon cell running racing fuel would make 90 laps.
It'd be close.
It'd be damn close. I mean, look at modifieds last night. They had a fuel stop at halfway for 75 laps.
stop it at 45 and
Tell ATC and other sponsors, see if they will be willing to help.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all see that? Did y'all see the stuff they did to Brindle's truck?
I heard all about
That's
it.
horrible.
I heard it, but I didn't see it.
Oh, man, it's on Snapchat. They threw a big old pee-pee.
What? I heard about the tape.
I heard the tape, but I never saw a picture of it.
Oh, it was bad,
Why
bro.
would
Like,
somebody do that to a vendor?
well,
That's terrible.
it's okay to do it. Like, it sits on there for an hour as a joke, but I think his truck sat in the sun all day, and the tape just took it off. Doesn't matter how big the fuel tank is.
Don't tighten the cap. Yep. Thanks, Frank. Appreciate it,
True
bro.
that. You'll need more than fuel after 35 laps.
Yeah, a fucking oxygen tank. We already talked about this.
Steven won't even make it. But, all right. Oh, shit. Hold on. Before we close, anybody got anything?
Did y'all see Auburndale's thing this week?
Mm-mm.
So, if you starting February 3rd, if you race in Auburndale, all super late models have to buy 10 gallons of 110, and all trucks, sportsmen, and modifieds got to buy 5 gallons of fuel.
That sucks for them.
Never heard of that rule before.
Man, we're going back to 15, 20 years ago. Because when we ran super late models at DeSoto years ago, you had to buy 10 gallons of track fuel and 4 tires to start the feature.
Wow.
Well,
Sure.
and for that thing in North Florida, you had to buy 10 gallons of fuel if you ran a late model because of sponsor. Correct?
Yep.
Which I wasn't down with that because I'm not buying 112 if you don't have the 85.
Oh, they didn't have you need to buy it?
No, so normally what I do is like all my 110 and 112 I had left, I put in my generator. Dude, that thing ran great. It blew out fucking blue flames. Oh, Caterpillar was digging, son.
Down.
So,
Yeah, so I just want to thank my sponsors personally. J&S Plumbing, Steve, Miss
And
Vanessa, Miss Vanessa LaRoche Record Service, Total Home Improvement, Randy and Troy, Driveways R Us, Brian Bars, Megan with the Freshies.
I love that.
She's probably my number one sponsor. She puts up with too much shit, but
Well, fan.
couldn't do it without them.
Oh, she's not a fan.
My mom and dad.
She offered me money to wreck it. What are you talking about?
Got it out.
Hey, mama's money and daddy's money.
What about Grandpa's money?
Couldn't do it without them.
What about Grandpa's money?
No, that's dipshit.
It was dipshit.
Thomas.
Take a guess.
So, y'all horrible. Stop being mean to that kid.
So I couldn't do it without them. Anybody else?
On your car?
I wouldn't be looking at you, homie.
You said it like, do I have any other sponsors?
I meant as in, do you want a shot?
Well,
at
I'll go.
sponsor?
I got RCP, I got Finney, I got Canis, and All Gas Pros, Brandon Wheeler, my whole damn family, my whole crew, this crew. Without anybody, we couldn't do the podcast. We couldn't do racing. So we got to thank all y'all.
Yeah.
And of course, I'll shout out Tampa Test Kitchen, Barstow Motorsports, Multi-Roll, Fatback Racing Engines, Lawrence Record Service. You know, that'll help us get out to the racetrack and look forward to finishing off big event season here and getting into the regular season.
And Stephen Hoball, boo to you.
Boo to y'all.